evening and welcome back to Poetry Portal. Now, amazingly, after writing those two poems, I was driving away from the property in my work van, and all of a sudden a phrase just came to mind, just dropped into my head. Creased with age, weathered and beaten, many years have the locust and cankerworm eaten. I was like, what? What is this? And so I pulled the van over to the side of the road, and I stopped and parked, and I, jotted down on my notepad that one phrase. And it wasn't until maybe I'm thinking it was probably about 3, 4, 5 days later, something like that. I was actually writing the lyrics of a song and was on my notepad again. And I noticed that one stanza, if that's what you want to call it. And so as I looked at it and started reflecting on what it was saying, all of a sudden the Lord just downloaded this whole poem, which is actually the only story poem to date that I've written. Anyway, it's called In the Light of Eternity. Creased with age, weathered and beaten, many years have the locust and cankerworm eaten. Beholding the stranger, all too familiar in the glass, looking past the folds of skin, searching for the man within, gazing back into his face, the man who once sought to erase from his mind the light that once abode. Once accepted, grace extended, long ago this knee had bended. Could a man be so offended as to choose so bleak a road? From the time the light descended, early on his life had mended, blessing all he met, his lips with words of grace. But cares of life and pursuit of pleasures in their midst forgot to measure time that would from him too soon fade. Not then offense, but the cost of priorities misplaced, then lost. Had he really gained what he had sought? Has harvest passed? Is it too late, the light of God to penetrate one soul who for too long forgot to seek? Long-suffering kindness of the Lord, to send his word, now as a sword, the Son of God through his conscience again to speak. Severing strong cords of sin, restoring purity there again, victory over death to win, the enemy to lose. The soul for flames of hell intended, from his firm grasp God has rended, in a moment restored to passive righteousness. First only a flicker, then quickly to flame, from the lampstand now brightly to shine once again. Yet one last time brought in from the cold, no more to wander from the fold. Regret now replaced by faith to see his life in the light of eternity. Thank you so much for joining me at Poetry Portal. Please leave your comments in the section below, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.
When I feel down, you're always there. Means so much to know that you care. Wherever I am, I want you to know you're always here in my heart.